Hey, Facebook Live. Hey, everybody. Linda Jo White out here on a beautiful Sunday in Michigan. How's everybody doing today? Haven't been on Periscope or Facebook in a while, and just kind of wanted to move back into things. It's a beautiful day here. I'm out at the field with my husband Curtis. He's back there, and our Elijah. He's a flag football player, and so we're out here today because it's flag football season. So we're praying that his team does better than the Detroit Lions today. And I see that we have a few people joining us. I'm looking through my sunglasses. So Nikki and Sarah, hi. So glad that you're here. Love you guys so much. Sarah, you totally rock. And Nikki, you're nothing but pure awesomeness. So excited to have you here. I just kind of wanted to talk real briefly. We're sitting here. It's Detroit. What do we have here? Hey, yeah, hey, Auntie. So we live in Michigan, right? Detroit Lions. And it's like, when I discovered my purpose and when I, learned that I was created to become, that I was the answer to a question in my generation, and that all the crisis that I had been through in my past, the rape, the abuse, that just everything, that God would take that and use that to propel me into my pure awesomeness. He would use it as a platform, as a launching pad. When I discovered that, it's like everything is a teachable moment. Everything in life I have learned is directly tied. You can tie a kingdom lesson to it. You can tie a law of the universe to it. Everything becomes a teachable moment. And I'm always thinking purpose. Like, I'm so spent on helping people overcome their past, discover their purpose, that it's like, even a flag football game reminds me of, a law of the kingdom of God. Even the Detroit Lions losing today, 34-27. And it's just, it is a teachable moment, is an opportunity to tie it into purpose and vision. And do I take things a little too seriously sometimes? Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. However, I see we got Modesto's there. Hey, who else is there? Gary Elanise. Hi, Pastor. How you doing? Houston's in the house. So I don't know how the Texans are going to do today, but I'm quite sure it's going to be better than the Detroit Lions, So here we are at the football game. Number one, you must understand, today I just want to talk about pursuing your purpose in the midst of crisis. And you all need to know that you have been created to be the answer to a question in your generation. There is absolutely no doubt about it. And so regardless of what you've been through, if you've been a victim of sexual assault like I have, if you've been, if you've self-abused as a result of being in a mindset because you were a victim of sexual assault, I am here to tell you that God has a purpose for your life. And I can help you discover those things, okay? I'm going to give a quick shameless plug to my online course that I've got coming up here. It's starting October 6th. I will give you 52 key points about you that you don't know. For instance, you don't know that you were designed to succeed. You don't know that. Because if you did, if you understood that the creator of the universe is a manufacturer and he created you and you were designed like the bird was designed with the law of flight. So as long as the bird is flying, the bird cannot fail. Or the fish. The fish was built and designed with the law of design and function to succeed in swimming. But if that bird tries to go camping or hiking someday, he's going to fail miserably. And so today, you need to take the class. Go to bit.ly/fall into your pure awesomeness. $20 a week, $20 to save your seat, and I'm going to give you 52 points. 52 points. So one every week for the next year you can dwell on to understand that your kingdom destiny and success is built within you. You have to know that. I'm sitting out here at a football game for a child that the enemy and people around me said I would never bear. Why? Because as a result of my gang rape, I lost half of my reproductive system. Half of it was gone. They took it out, and the other half they operated on. You are looking at what doctors say is a barren, quote, barren woman. But I discovered the laws of the universe that said the Lord, or the owner and the source, owns the earth and everything in it. So the owner, the source, the manufacturer, the creator of the universe owns me, owns my womb, owns my husband's seed. and he determines the womb of the woman for which he places the child. A child that is the answer to a question in his generation. And so I'm at a football game today. This is objective evidence. I spent 10 years as a corporate quality auditor looking for objective evidence that the manufacturing environments, the plants and the facilities that I went to were working to the work instructions. We're working to the processes and procedures that were in place. And I'm here to tell you that the kingdom of God is a government, that there are laws, that there are procedures, that there are processes, and there are things put in place that are designed to guarantee your success. I should not be enjoying a football game, watching a son that I should not have birthed, with a husband who is an amazing man of God, priest of our home, just incredible man, who loves me, thriving and having overcome the gang rape, the abuse, and all the past, discovered my purpose, and now helping others be propelled into their pure awesomeness. But I wanted to show you today that in spite of the crisis, in spite of anything that's ever happened to you, I just wanted to encourage you that you were designed to succeed. You were created for success. You cannot fail. You can't. As long as you discover who it is that you were created to be, as long as you pursue your process, what you were to become, you cannot fail. And I'm here to tell you that the Lord, the owner, creator, the source of the universe, will take people out of your life that are dream killers and that don't want to see you succeed, and yet he will bring people into your life like Nikki, like Sarah, like Modesto, like Gary Alanis, pastor down there, to help you become all that you were created to be. He'll bring people like me into your life that have been given an idea to do an online course to reach people around the world. That'll give you 52 points about yourself that you did not know. Somebody out there today needs to know that you are not a result of your parents having sex. You're not here because your parents had sex. God used your parents in that intimate moment to bring you here because you are the answer to a question in your generation. My husband and I are raising a true servant leader out there who's influencing the flag football. He's a leader. His coach says, "Wow, Elijah is such a great young man. I'm so glad he's on my team. He's really a true leader." He knows his purpose. He's 9.5 years old. And you know what? Where purpose is not known, or abuse is inevitable. So conversely, if you understand your purpose, you're not going to be abused. Now, that's not to say you're not going to have trials, but you won't be abused. You won't be someplace that you're not supposed to be, like I was at a professional hockey game, looking for love in all the wrong places and end up gang raped by 3 professional hockey players. If I had known the reason for which I was created, I would have never been at that game and I would have never been gang raped. But guess what? God says he'll take all things, the creator, the manufacturer of the universe, the one I was saying that created me and you with the design of law and function, says, you know what? She's going to go through some things. But guess what? I created her to be a teacher, a giver, a leader, a server. And so where she thought she might only teach in a classroom and a group of 28 students every year, I'm going to give her a global platform. I'm going to connect her to something where she can get on and do online classes, and once a week she can meet with 400 people, 500 people, 1,000 people, all in the same place, and we can overcome our past, discover our purpose, be propelled into our pure awesomeness, and change generations. We can influence the marketplace. We can change the laws. We can see to it that people aren't shot because of the color of their skin. We can see to it that young people aren't moved into sex trafficking and that they're not sexually assaulted. We can see to it that nobody ever wants to molest or rape or abuse somebody because they understand that God did not create them to be a rapist. I know I've got some people making some comments and I can't see because the sun is in my eyes, and I just want to say I'll be on Facebook a little bit later to respond to them, and I love you all so very much. But you know what? In the midst of whatever crisis is going on, you must pursue the process of your purpose. You must become that what you were created to be. And to do that, you've got to know that you can overcome anything that's in your past, anything, with the laws of the kingdom of God. So, with that said, I see Danae Pastor Danae LeMay. I just love you so much. And it was such a blessing this morning to be online with you. We attended their service this morning via Facebook Live. Thank God for technology. Thank God for technology. And I just wanted to take a minute. I'm going to wrap up, but I just wanted to show you. This is objective evidence. I am a barren woman. But do you know what the law of God says? The law of God says he will take a barren woman to be a joyful mother. Because the creator of the universe designed me with the laws of design and function to succeed, regardless of what your circumstance is. I don't have the parts to have a child. I don't. And yet God says it doesn't matter. I'll do whatever I need to do because I'm God to move whoever I need to move into the universe, which was my son Elijah, because he is the answer to a question in our generation. I'll line you up with people like Dr. Miles Monroe so you can be his mentee. I'll line you up with Ruth Monroe and Charissa Monroe and Miles Monroe Jr. and Pastors Danae and Stacy LeMay and Pastors Alan East down in Houston. And I'll bring you to Nikki Solano over in Elevation Dream Center and Sarah over there in the UK. I'll align you with people. And you know what? My earthly family, they don't necessarily understand me. And that's okay. Your bio family is not going to understand you. So you love them, you forgive them. But in the kingdom of God, there is a government. There are laws. There are, just as the law of design and function and the law of flight and the law of swim that's in the bird and in the fish has been built into you. You need to know that you were created to be the answer to a question in your generation. The answer to what's happening in Charlotte and Tulsa, Oklahoma this past week lies within somebody that's watching right now. Or somebody who knows somebody who's watching right now. On the way to this football game today in practice, my husband says, honey, another football player accused of rape. We need to get in, we need to have influence in the mountains and the systems of the world in sports. I know that's why I've been connected with the LeMays. I know that's why I was connected with Dr. Miles Monroe and his personal mentee and his spiritual daughter for 4 years. I know that's why I was gang raped by athletes, 3 professional hockey players, so that I could go back 35 years later and have influence in that system so that no other woman will ever be gang raped again. And more importantly, and that's not to diminish anybody who's been assaulted, because I've been there, but that no other man or athlete will ever feel that he has to do those things to a woman because he understands his purpose. Where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Today is objective evidence. It's a great day here in Michigan, even though the Detroit Lions lost. So pray for my husband, Curtis. Even in the midst of the crisis of that football season, I'm out here, objective evidence that God, through his kingdom and his laws, has designed you with the law of design and function to succeed. And to have good success, to influence the world and bring the culture of the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of God to earth. So, on that note, I love all y'all. I'm so excited. I was away from social media for a while, but I'm back. Okay, so join me on my website, IamLindaJoeWhite.com. You can go there under the events tab, and I want y'all to sign up. If you've not taken this course, $20 saves your seat, $20 a week for 4 weeks. I'm going to give you my notes that I've gotten from Dr. Miles Monroe. I'm going to share those teachings that I got from 4 years from him. I'm going to help you walk with the confidence that I walk with now, knowing that it does not matter what crisis comes my way. I have been given the tools and the knowledge that I was created to succeed. So, on that note, go to bit.ly/fall into your pure awesomeness. October is going to be the fall of pure awesomeness, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, we're going to meet for 2 hours every Thursday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to go for 2-3 hours, however long you guys want to go. And I tell you, you'll never be the same. I used to walk around with my head low, tried to kill myself, self-abused, all sorts of stuff, because I didn't know who I was. I need to share these things with you. to help you become all that you were created to be. All right, so Nikki and Pastor Danae and Sarah and Pastor Elenise, everybody who's here, I can't really see too much, but I just want you to know that you were created in the image and likeness of the creator of the universe to dominate in your area of gifting, to have good success, and to influence the world. Okay? So I will see you at the top. Okay? Check out my website, IamLindaJoeWhite.com. Go to the events tab and pray for my husband Curtis, because it's hard for these guys here in Michigan when the Lions lose. So love y'all. Appreciate everybody that joined up. I'll be on every day, a couple times a day now, both on Facebook, and then I'm going to work out trying to get on Periscope as well. So love you all so very much, and we will see you soon. Have a great day. I'm Linda Jo White, and you are pure awesomeness. Take care. Bye-bye.